Hello guys, and welcome back to one of my newest videos. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I have been very busy. It is the holidays after all. I've been spending quite a lot of time with my boyfriend. I've been spending time with my family, and I've basically, in all fairness, I've basically just been chillaxing. But I never forget about making a video. I have been trying really hardest to upload every day, but I tend to just leave it a week because I understand that I haven't got many followers and I haven't got many subscribers, and I want to space out my videos as much as possible. Try and get likes on each video that I get. Well, anyway, welcome to Plot Generator. I came across this because I love to write stories. A little bit of a hobby that I tend to have here and there when I get really bored. And, you know, sometimes I would have a dream, and that dream will lead me to write a story, and then that story will lead on for me to wanting to continue that story. Sometimes it's just short stories, or sometimes it's just, you know, it's just anything really. I just like doing shit like this. Well, anyway, welcome to Plot Generator. Now, this is basically, it gives you a selection of things that you put in, and then once you've done all that, you click generate plot, and it generates you a random story or movie script or ideas. So we're going to start off with a short story. We're going to try and do each one of these. Now, this video will be probably long, so you can create either one of these. So there's a create a blurb. So that's basically where you go to the back of the book and it creates a really weird blurb. So you can either do freestyle, romance, fantasy, paranormal, romance. But we'll probably get to those. I'll probably do those in a different, in a different episode. I'll probably do episodes of these. But we're going to start off with generate a short story. So this is basically the layout. This is going to be hilarious because I did this last night, and it cracks me up. So we're going to probably do it. Let's name it after the secondary character. Let's see. Opening scene. We can either do launch into act or focus on relationship. Would it be emotional, violent, or financial? We could do violent. Happy is let's do happy. I never really do that. What is it? So let's do suggested. Mark Thomas, Hector Parkes, Roy Salton, or Susan Matthew Gobble. Let's do Matthew Gobble. Your secondary character, Casper Platt, Harold Sparrow, Kimberly Parks, Zach Chen, Gregory Chan, or Georgia. Let's do another guy. So let's do Gregory McDonald. Oh my god. Okay, so what does the secondary character want from the protagonist? A resolution? Some more Twitter followers. Let's do that. Okay. How does the secondary character feel about the protagonist? So should we do positively or negatively? Because we end on a happy note. Let's do negatively first. Something the protagonist would like to say to the secondary character. Let's get married. Doe. You must think I was born yesterday. Yes, that one. The name of the place where it all happens. Glasgow. Oh yeah, okay. No. Moscow, Plymouth, Cardiff, Upper Berlin, Sydney, Cape Town. Let's do Cape Town. How did the protagonist feel about the place? Let's do positive. A feature of the place: waters, swamps, jungle, hills, zoos, tunnels. Yeah, let's do that. No. I want igloos, swamps, trees. Let's do that. 2 adjectives that describe the place. Sunny. Let's do that. Quiet. Let's do sunny and quiet. 4 emotions. Now, when I've done this, I've noticed that it does some weird shit when it generates the plot. It does some weird stuff. Like, when you generate, you think, oh, it's going to be a normal short story. Hopefully it gives me something normal. No, half of the stuff that I've read when I did it last night, oh, it was so random. I mean, half of it didn't even make sense. And that scared me because I know for a fact I can write a better story and let it make sense. But this just creeped me out because I thought that it would be a really good generator. But it's just not. So 4 emotion adjectives, e.g. happy, sad or grumpy. So let's do shocked, happy, stressed, active, shocked, sleepy, unstable, surprised. I'm pretty sure shocked and surprised are the same thing, or sparkly, anxious, stressed, healthy. Let's do healthy. An adjective that could describe an object: spotty, minuscule, stroopy, solid, strippy, crumbled. Let's do that. 5 adjectives to describe somebody's character: tight-fisted, forgetful, grateful, clumsy, proud, callous, helpful, gentle, scheming, daring, thoughtful. Or we could do greedy. Let's do greedy, because remember, this guy wants Twitter followers. Greedy, there we go. Let's do that. An occasion, so an accident, a carol service, a birthday party. 3 verbs, e.g. running, rampaging, so I don't know what, grating, sleeping, why is that, chatting, laughing, dancing, something or somebody vulnerable, singular, e.g. old lady, baby bird, toddler, so injured bird. A noun you might compare to the main character, animal, juggler. What does Maisie want? What song is this? Why? I don't know. Somebody asking me a song that I put up on Snapchat, and I don't quite know why she's asking me that question, because she doesn't, just wondering. Oh my god. You know what, this is what I hate. It's by Aurora. Any of you guys know Aurora? I'm just gonna quickly pause you. Sorry about that, guys. I get so many weird questions, like, you know, half of the time when I get asked questions, and that's what I hate, because when sometimes people ask me questions and they say, oh yeah, what song is this? You tell them the song, and you know for a fact they couldn't give 2 shits about what song you're listening to. They're just like, oh, I want to know, it sounds so interesting. And you're like, it's just a load of bullshit. I know you don't find it interesting. I know that you find it distasteful. I know it's not the thing that you would like to listen to. But it's just the fact that why question me something when I know for a fact that you aren't interested in the first place. So this girl, who I've known for a while, this girl that I've known for a while now in college, and she's just popped up to me and she's gone, Oh, what's this song called? Now I posted a song up on Snapchat, and you know, I posted a song up. Let's put impatient. No. Let's put patient, and let's put a noun. Impatient. Yeah, no. So I posted a song up on Snapchat the other day. Basically, you know, it's a really nice song. It's by Aurora. She's, you know, one of my favorite second singers, and she's a really good singer. So I posted a song up on Snapchat, and it's of her singing a song called Nature Boy. And I love that song to pieces. She's literally my favorite person ever, and she, you know, she's a good singer. And I posted up on Snapchat. That's what I normally do, and I'm just sitting there, I'm listening to the song, and then today, Maisie Hall, did not mean that. Maisie, a girl, pops up to me and goes, "Oh, you know, what song is this?" And I've asked her why, and she says, "Oh, I'm just wondering." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay, fine, yeah." So I told her the song, and I know for a fact that she couldn't give two shits, because I know for a fact that, you know, she doesn't listen to any of the stuff that I listen to. Like, she could not be interested in the slightest. I mean, she goes to raves that play blurry music, that all they do is more beats than it does singing. And I prefer a song that has singing in it, a little bit of singing in it, and then there's like a load of music. But I tend to like the songs that have singing in it rather than just normal blurry music. But it just annoys me when people ask you a question and you're like, and you know for a fact they couldn't give two shits about what you were about to say or what you're about to tell them. Anyway, put that aside. A type of music, e.g. reggae, jazz or piano, not flute. Let's do jazz. I mean, this sounds like, you know, a type of thing that people would listen to. And the protagonist's favourite drink. So I'd guess they're adults, so beer. Two objects, a teapot, a map, a guillotine, a ruler. How about a phone? Let's do a phone. A gun. Oh my god, a banana. How about put a glass? Let's put something sensible. I want to see what it comes out with. Currency. Obviously, I'm pounds. I'm in England. Thank you very much. I'm not in America or any sort of thing like that. A noun to do with weather. Drizzle. The first thing that goes on there. Three animals. Elephants, hamsters, goldfish, badgers, horses, donkeys. Let's do. Wait, hang on. Let's see. Lizards, hummingbirds, puppies. Okay. Rats, owls, mice, rabbits, toads, hummingbird, cats. Let's do that. Two body parts. Eyes and legs. Four adjectives to describe physical characteristics. Greasy, brunette, wide, tall, pretty, charming. Let's do that. So we're gonna generate our story now, guys, and I will read it to you without laughing. Let's see. Proud Gregory MacDonald. Oh my god. Why does this already sound too... Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Matthew Gobble was thinking about Gregory MacDonald again. Gregory was a proud impatient with charming eyes and pretty legs. Oh my god. Matthew walked over to the window and reflected on his quiet surroundings. He had always loved sunny Cape Town with its testy, thoughtfulness trees. It was a place that encouraged his tendency to feel shocked. Okay, I see where this is going. When he saw something, then he saw something in the distance, or rather someone. It was the proud figure of Gregory MacDonald. Matthew gulped. He glanced at his own reflection. He was forgetful, grateful beer drinker with brunette eyes and tall legs. Okay, his friends saw him as a pleasant, poised patient. Poised patient. Once he had even jumped into a river and saved a thoughtful injured bird. Why would a bird be thoughtful? But not even a forgetful person who had once jumped into a river and saved a thoughtful injured bird was prepared for what Gregory had in store today. It's literally, they came up with the same thing. The drizzle rained like chatting goldfish. Goldfish don't talk, making Matthew healthy. Matthew grabbed a crumpled phone that had been strewn nearby. He massaged it with his fingers. Why would you massage a phone? As Matthew stepped outside and Gregory came closer, he could see the many glint in his eye. I am here because I want some more Twitter followers, Gregory bellowed in a clumsy tone. He slammed his fist against Matthew's chest with the force of 8,367 cats. Great. I friggin' hate you, Matthew gobble. Matthew looked back, even more healthy and still fingering the crumpled phone. Gregory, you must think I was born yesterday, he replied. They looked at each other with happy feelings, like two perfect pickled puppies laughing at a very daring birthday party, which had jazz music playing in the background and two greedy uncles dancing to the beat. Okay. Matthew regarded Gregory's charming eyes and pretty legs. He had held out his hand. Let's not fight, he whispered gently. Pondered Gregory. Please, begged Matthew with puppy dog eyes. Gregory looked surprised, his body blushing like a grated green glass. Then Gregory came inside for a nice drink of beer. The end. Okay. That was the most weirdest short story I had ever read. Unlike the ones I read yesterday, the fucking title that it came up with yesterday, it was something about two uncles dancing to the beat. It was, and that's not even what I wanted to name it. Let's do another one. So let's go back. Okay, so we've done that one. Create a meme. Grabble. I don't know what that is. Let's do movie script now. So I want to end it on this one. So movie script. So need a prompt, go random. Fill entire form with random ideas. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, and see what it comes up with. So it's filled it in for us completely, and we're just gonna generate it like that, and then I'm gonna end it there. Oh my god, what does it come up with? Stingy zombie. Okay. Cinematic narrator Dr. Suki Jones is arguing with a patient fishmonger, Master Sadie Rabbit. Suki tries to hug Sadie, but he shakes her off. Suki, please Sadie, don't leave me. I'm sorry Suki, but I'm leaving for somebody a bit more brave, somebody who faces her fears on instead of running away. Okay, Suki, I am such a person. Say Sadie frowns. I am sorry, Suki. I just don't feel excited by this relationship anymore. Oh god, this is so sad. Sadie leaves. Suki sits down looking defeated. Moments later, brave Dr. Lady Rachel, giant bowl barges in looking flustered. Suki, goodness, Rachel, is everything okay? I'm afraid not. Suki, what is it? Don't keep me in suspense. Rachel, it's a zombie. I saw an evil zombie attack a bunch of elderly gents. Suki, defenseless elderly gents. Rachel, yes, defenseless elderly gents. Suki, blooming heck. Rachel, blooming heck, Rachel, we've got to do something. I agree, but I wouldn't know where to start. You can't start by telling me where this happened. Rachel fans herself and begins to wheeze. Suki, focus, Rachel, focus. What happened? Rachel, Chiyopower Square. That's right, Chiyopower Square. Suki springs up and begins to run. Exit a road continuous. Suki rushes along the street, followed by Rachel. They take a shortcut through some back gardens, jumping fences along the way. Exit Chiyopower Square shortly after. Rich Parker, a stingy zombie, terrorizes two elderly gents. Suki, closely followed by Rachel, rushes towards Rick, but suddenly stops in her tracks. Rachel, Rachel, what is it? What's the matter? Suki, that's not just any old zombie, that's Rick Parker. Rachel, who's Rick Parker? Suki, who's Rick Parker? Who's Rick Parker? Only the most stingy zombie in the universe. Rachel, blinking Snickers. Suki, we're going to need some help if we're going to stop the most stingy zombie in the universe. Suki, you can say that again. Oh my god. Rachel, blinking Snickers. Suki, we're going... Oh my god, say that again. I'm going to need paperweights. Lots of paperweights. Rick turns and sees Suki and Rachel, who grins an evil grin. Rick, Suki Jones will meet again. Rachel, you've met? Yes, it was a long time ago. Oh my god. Exit a park back in time. A young Suki is sitting in the park listening to some flute music when suddenly a dark shadow casts over her. She looks up and sees Rick. She takes off her headphones. Rick, would you like some peppermint? Suki's eyes light up but then he studies Rick more closely and looks uneasy. Suki, I don't know, you look kind of stingy. Me? No, I'm not stingy. I'm the least stingy zombie in the world. Wait, you're a zombie? Suki runs away screaming. Exit Chiyopower Square, present day. You were a coward then and you are a coward now. Rachel to Suki. You ran away? To Rachel. I was a young child. What was I supposed to do? Suki turns to Rick. Suki. I may have run away from you then, but I won't run away from you this time. Suki runs away. She turns back and shouts, I mean, I am running away, but I'll be back with paperweights. Rick, I'm not scared of you. You should be. Oh my god, I wish I could see this in an animation. Oh god, okay, let's carry on. Exit Tower Bridge later that day. Suki and Rachel walk around searching for something. I feel sure I left my paperweights somewhere around here. Rachel, are you sure? It does seem like an odd place to keep deadly paperweights. You know nothing, Rachel, giant bulb. Oh my god. We've been searching for ages. I really don't think they're here. Suddenly Rick appears holding a pair of paperweights. Rick, looking for something? Crikey, Suki, he's got your paperweights. Tell me something I don't already know. The Earth's circumference at the equator is about 4,075 kilometers. I know that already. Rachel, I pickle my earwax and keep it in a jar under my bed. Appalled. Dude! While Rick is looking at Rachel with disgust, Suki lunges forward and grabs her deadly paperweights. He wields them triumphantly. Suki, prepare to die, you stingy sprout. Rick, no, please. All I did was attack a bunch of elderly gents. Sadie enters unseen by any of the others. I cannot tolerate that kind of behaviour. Those elderly gents were defenceless. Well, now they have a defender. And that's me, Suki Jones, defender of innocent elderly gents. Rick, don't hurt me, please. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't use these paperweights on you right away. Because, Suki, I am your father. Oh my god. Suki looks stunned for a few moments and then collects herself. No, you're not. Ah, well, it was worth a try. Rick tries to grab the paperweights, but Suki dodges out the way. Suki, who's the daddy now, huh? Oh my god. Unexpectedly, Rick slumps to the ground. Rachel, did he just faint? Suki, I think so. Well, that's just disappointing. I was rather hoping for a dramatic conclusion involving my deadly paperweight. Suki crouches over Rick's body. Rachel, be careful, Suki. It might be a trick. No, it's not a trick. It appears that it would seem Rick Parker is dead. Suki, what? Suki, yes, it appears that I scared him to death. Rachel claps her hands. So your paperweights did save the day after all, Sadie steps forward. Is it true? Did you kill the stingy zombie? Sadie, how long have you been? How long have you been? Sadie puts his arm around Suki. Long enough. Then you saw it for yourself. I killed Rick Parker. The elderly gents are safe. It does seem that way. A crowd of vulnerable elderly gents looking relieved. You are their hero. The elderly gents bow to Suki. There's no need to bow to me. I seek no worship. The knowledge that Rick Parker will never attack elderly gents ever again is enough for me. Sadie, you are humble as well as brave. One of the elderly gents passes Suki a shiny necklace. I think they want you to have it as a symbol of their gratitude. Suki, I couldn't possibly. Pause. Suki, well, if you insist. Suki takes the necklace. Suki, thank you. The elderly gents bow their heads once more and leave. Suki turns to Sadie. Does this mean you want me back? Oh, Suki, of course I want you back. Suki smiles for a few seconds and then looks defiant. Suki, well, you can't have me. Sadie, what? You had no faith in me? You had to see my scare a zombie to death before you would believe in me. I don't want a lover like that. Sadie, but please leave. I want to spend time with the one person who stayed with me through thick and thin, my best friend Rachel. Rachel grins. Sadie, but you heard the lady. Now be off with your skidalad shoe. Sadie, Suki, I'm sorry, Sadie, but I think you should skedaddle. What is that? Oh, now be off with you, skedaddle shoe. Sadie leaves. Rachel turns to Suki. Did you mean that? You know that I'm your best friend. Of course you are. The two walk off arm in arm. Suddenly Rachel stops. Rachel, when I said I pickle my earwax and keep it in a drawer under my bed, you know I was trying to distract the zombie, don't you? The end. Oh my god. Okay, that was actually really good. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That's actually very interesting, and I hope to do more of these. In fact, I'm probably gonna do one more of these before I sign off. So yeah, let's go back and let's do one more. So let's put in our own one this time. What type of story do you wish to tell? Overcoming the monster. Oh, hello. What happened there? Overcoming the monster, what? Okay, let's do random. Overcoming the monster, what do you mean? It won't let me change it, but okay. Let's fill in again. Let's fill in the dirt again. let's do... Trying to think. I'm looking at this, by the way. If anybody's wondering, I'm looking at this. So let's try and do this one. Okay, this looks good. So we've got all this, and let's see what it comes up with, and then I'll end it there. I promise. No, I don't want that. No, go back. I don't want that. I know what my pen name is. I'm trying to click on it. There we go. Write me a script. Okay. Stupid shark. Oh my god. Okay. Hampstead Heath afternoon. Energetic hairdresser Dr. Andy Blackman is arguing with a daring actor, Master Barry Ferguson. Andy tries to hug Barry, but he shakes him off. Andy, please Barry, don't leave me. I'm sorry, Andy, but I'm looking for somebody a bit more brave. Somebody who faces his fears head on instead of running away. Andy, I am such a person. Barry frowns. I'm sorry, Andy, I just don't feel excited by this relationship anymore. Barry leaves. Andy sits down looking defeated. Moments later, kind fishmonger, Mrs. Laura Rabbit, barges in looking flustered. Andy, goodness, Laura, is everything okay? Laura, I'm afraid not. What is it? Don't keep me in suspense. It's a shark. I saw an evil shark punch a bunch of elderly gents. A defenseless elderly gents? Yes, defenseless elderly gents. Blooming heck, Laura, we've got to do something. I agree, but I wouldn't know where to start. You could start by telling me where this happened. Laura fans herself and begins to wheeze. Focus, Laura, focus. Where did it happen? A bookshop, that's right, a bookshop. Exit a road continuous. Andy rushes along the street followed by Laura. They take a shortcut through some back gardens, jumping fences along the way. Exit a bookshop shortly after. Matt McAllister, stupid shark, terrorizes two elderly gents. Andy, closely followed by Laura rushes towards Matt, but suddenly stops in his tracks. Laura, what is it? What's the matter? That's not just any old shark. That's Matt Callister. Who's Matt Callister? Who's Matt Callister? Who's Matt Callister? Only the most stupid shark in the universe. Blinking knickers, Andy. We're going to need some help if we're going to stop the most stupid shark in the universe. You can say that again. I'm not really nice again. I'm going to need swords. Lots of swords. Matt turns and sees Andy and Laura. He grins an evil grin. Andy Blackman, we meet again. We've met? Yes, it was a long time ago. A young Andy is sitting in a park listening to some orchestral music when suddenly a dark shadow casts over him. He looks up and sees Matt. He takes off his headphones. Would you like some white mice? Andy's eyes light up, but then he studies Matt closely and looks uneasy. I don't know, you look kind of stupid. Me? No, I'm not stupid. I'm the least stupid shark in the world. Wait, you're a shark? Andy runs away screaming. Matt, you are a coward then, you are a coward now. You ran away? I was a young child. What was I supposed to do? I may have run away from you then, but I won't run away this time. Andy runs away. He turns back and shouts, I mean, I am running away, but I'll be back. With swords. I'm not scared of you. You should be. Into a sweet shop later that day. Andy and Laura walk around searching for something. I feel sure I left my sword somewhere around here. Are you sure? It does seem like an odd place to keep deadly swords. You know nothing, Laura Rabbit. We've been searching for ages. I really don't think they're here. Suddenly Matt appears holding a pair of swords, looking for something. Crikey, Andy, he's got your swords. Tell me something I don't know already. The Earth's circumference at the equator is about 40,075 kilometers. I know that already. I pickle my earwax and keep it in a jar under my bed. Appalled. Dude! While Matt is looking at Laura with disgust, Andy lunges forward and grabs his deadly swords. He wields them triumphantly. Prepare to die, you stupid. No, please, all I did was punch a bunch of elderly gents. Barry enters unseen by any of the others. I cannot tolerate that kind of behaviour. Those elderly gents were defenceless. Well, now they have a defender. That's me, Andy Blackman, defender of innocent elderly gents. Don't hurt me, please. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't use these swords on you right away. Because, Andy, I am your father. Andy looks stunned for a few minutes, then collects himself. No, you're not. Oh my god, oops. Oh, where did it go? I know, I've lost it. Oh, well, it was worth a try. Matt tries to grab the sword, but Andy dodges out of the way. Who's the daddy now, huh? Unexpectedly, Matt slumps to the ground. Did he faint? I think so. Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping for a dramatic conclusion involving my deadly sword. Andy crouches over Matt's body. Be careful, Andy. It might be a trick. No, it's not a trick. It appears Matt Callister is dead. What? Yes, it appears that I scared him to death. Laura claps her hands. So your sword did save the day after all. Barry steps in. Is it true? Did you just kill the stupid shark? Barry, how long have you been? Barry puts his arms around Andy. Long enough. And then you saw it? You saw it yourself? I killed Matt Callister? Then the elderly gents are saved? Does seem that way. A crowd of wonderful elderly gents enter looking relieved. You are their hero. The elderly gents bow to Andy. There is no need to bow to me. I seek no worship. The knowledge that Matt Callister will never punch elderly gents ever again is enough for me. You are humble as well as brave. One of the elderly gents passes Andy a tinkling bell. I think they want you to have it. It's a symbol of their gratitude. I couldn't possibly pause. Well, if you insist. Andy takes the bell. Thank you. The elderly gents bow their heads once more. Andy turns to Barry. Does that mean you want me back? Of course I want you back. Andy smiles for a few seconds, then looks defiant. Well, you can't have me. What? You had no faith in me. You had to see me. You had to see my scare shark to death before you could believe in me. And I don't want to love her like that. But please leave. I want to spend time with the one person who stayed with me through thick and thin, my best friend Laura grins. But you heard the gentleman. Now be off with you, skedaddle, shoo. Andy? I'm sorry, Barry, but I think you should skedaddle. Barry leaves. Laura turns to Andy. Did you mean that? You know that I am your best friend? The two of them walk arm in arm. Suddenly Laura stops. When I said I'd pickle my earwax and keep it in a jar under my bed, no, I was just trying to distract the shark. The end. Okay, and that is all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. There will be more of these because there are a lot more to do than just these ones. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and most importantly subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Keep crazy, guys. Bye.